a little bit. I've also trained a little bit more, and just basically changing the lifestyle into being more consistent. That's all we're doing, okay? Hope you guys are going well with your results. We'll get ready for it. So guys, just open up your books. Make sure you have your books. If you have it here, we'll be writing in.
So for the guys online, just welcome if you're going to watch this tomorrow night or in the future. Okay, so this is Results Academy Week 2. We'll be learning about the story of our journeys. Okay, so how to really picture our stories in the right way to make things more affirmable for them to happen. So guys, if you have your books, okay, get your books out, and you would have filled out TGIM from last night, whether it's in Wollongong or you've watched the video that was posted today. And then today we'll be going through the photo here. So you should be on this page here. Okay, guys?
Yep. Awesome. All right, you guys got your books, the photos?
Yes. So.
Yeah. So basically, all right, I'll just move over to this side. You guys are going to get your photos now. So for anyone that's taken their before photo, and we're going to go into why it's important, obviously, to have the photo. So Sue's going to just come around and hand it out. So your photo will be going, it's going to be glued into the book onto your page. Okay, some of us, obviously, we're all at a certain stage in our own physical bodies now. But this is what, obviously, where you want to go from and where you want to change, okay? Now, you guys are probably wondering, like, why the photo? Why do we do it? Basically, number one, it's to document your journey, okay? Now, why documenting your journey is because everyone starts somewhere, yeah? Don't you guys agree? The guy that's a pro athlete, Olympian, absolute shredded six-pack, hey, he wasn't born like that, okay? He started somewhere, yeah? And it's important to realize that all of us start somewhere at a point in time, okay? So, yeah, that's okay. Just go around. All right, so basically the proof is in the picture. So if you're not happy with your photo, what you see in front of you, it's to know that you can change it, yeah? You have to understand that you can change it. And the only variable is yourself, okay? The only variable is ourselves. I know me, certainly, when I first joined and they made me take the first photo, I was like, man, I didn't really want to do it. I was like, I'm freaking skinny. Today was my bad day. I didn't really eat well, you know, like I'm trying to tuck in this tummy or whatever it is. So we've all been there. We've been camera shy and all things like that, okay? So it's really normal. This is really good, guys. For any of you guys, if you've seen my result online, I share it with a lot of friends and stuff. I put it on Facebook. So guys, why we put it on Facebook or why we put it onto social media? Because it's accountability. So if you go out on say Facebook, or say you have WeChat, or you got a group chat with a bunch of friends, and you guys are like, I'm looking to transform my body in the next 4 weeks, right? And you tell all your friends that you're doing it. Every time you go out, they're going to ask you, how's your challenge going?
Yes.
Yeah? How's things going? And this is really good for accountability. Yeah. So, so accountability, meaning that basically if your friends and family know, man, they're going to be asking you, they're going to be testing you when you're around them. And this is just going to help you get a better result. Yeah. Because if you're looking to get a result and you're doing it just for yourself, you're not telling anyone, you're kind of doing it in the dark. Hey, no one's going to support you unless you're within the community. And B, every time you're not around the coaches, you're going to be making different decisions. Yeah. And this is where it's really beneficial for you. So I know when I first started, I threw my photo out there and I was like, hey guys, this is the skinny Bex and I'm going to change it. So, and when people saw my photo after, they were like, wow, he kept his word. Like he worked for it. Okay. So this is really important because it mentally helps us as well. All right. The next thing is, who here has ever got a work promotion, a bonus, they graduated or something like that? Yeah. Okay. Who posted it on social media? Yeah. Okay. Most of us. So basically, every time you achieve something, whether it's a work promotion or whatever it is, you're like absolutely pumped and you're telling everyone. I know, like all my friends and myself, like we finished our first 3 years of uni. It's like, oh, boom, get it out there, let everyone know I'm the philosopher of physical health education, even though you missed half the classes. Yeah, but it's the recognition. It's what we like. We like people commenting on our things, liking it, and saying, "Great job, congratulations, good effort," and things like that. It's the same when it comes to this, yeah? When you're looking to transform yourself and you do it within 4 weeks, I'm telling you, next time people see you, they're going to be going, God damn, like, what have you done? Like, what's happening with you? Like, what is the change? Yeah, so this is really powerful. All right? Okay. You want to go on to the next point?
Yeah. So recognizing your
achievement. Yes, recognition. We love it.
All right. So Bex has mentioned, a couple of reasons why we have a then photo, okay? And why we say then is because, everybody's had a journey before Herbalife. Everybody's had a weight or health journey before Herbalife. Am I correct to say that? Yeah. It's not just they saw Herbalife and they started caring about their health, right? Everybody has been conscious at some point. But the then means then before I was, whether it's a healthy, active lifestyle philosophy or whether it's Herbalife nutrition, then is before that, before they were exposed or educated about that. So the then photo. Now, if I was to ask you guys, everybody has inspiration. Yeah, everybody has something that they see on Instagram or Facebook and they're like, oh, I wish I was like them, or I want a transformation like them. I want to ask you a question. What do you guys see that's attractive, or what makes you think that's a good transformation? That's a good story. That's a good picture. What do you guys see?
Smile.
Smile?
In the now photo, the smile.
Yeah, so you see that they're happy?
Yeah.
Like
so
their
like
transformation?
an emotional change?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do here. So photo. All right. And we're going to do basically then. So what do you look in a photo? What are you looking for? So some of you guys might be the smile. So having the smile now. So obviously they've emotionally changed. They're more positive or whatever it is. What else do you guys look for when you look into someone and you're like, man, like their transformation is absolutely amazing?
Posture, yes.
Okay, so posture. Basically, so we can put that here.
And the reason that you say that their posture is important is because usually their posture beforehand is not a posture of confidence, right? They don't stand there unhappy with themselves like this. Yeah, most of the time they're like this and they're not happy. And I can't really do that face. Yeah, but you can see in their expressions that they want change and their posture is stooped. So the reason Georgia sees that posture in the now photo is because obviously they're proud of where they're standing, and so their posture is up and uplifted. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else do you guys see? When you look at someone's transformation, do you look for both photos having a six-pack, or he went from being, I don't know, from say him being a pro athlete to gaining, I don't know, some muscle? What is it that you see like in their physique? Are you looking for the body? Are you looking for the face? What is it that you look for?
The actual result.
Yeah, so
the
full body.
Result.
So yeah, full body image, or are you looking for the say waist up?
Depends what they're saying their result is. If they say it's like a skin result, show the stomach. It's
irrelevant.
Okay, awesome. So relevant to whatever the result is. Cool. So basically, so body shot, for example.
Yeah. So what Bex is really trying to say is that there's different ways, and what's important is that the then photo and the now photo is consistent, right? It doesn't really make sense if you take a photo from here up and then your after photo is a photo of your whole body. It's not really comparable, right? So if you want to take a photo, and I know some of the contestants do have, I'm just going to show you my then photos for an example. Don't laugh, okay? I'm doing the challenge too. So if someone is going to take a photo like that, and it's a torso photo, a mid photo, then the after photo will also be like that. It would not make sense. Like this, the after photo would also be like this, right? You wouldn't say this was an after photo, you wouldn't put that next to that, because obviously it's not comparable, right? If you're going to have a photo like this, then you're going to have a photo like that the same way in 30 days time. And your coach will make sure of that, because they've got your before then photos now as well. Now, if you notice this photo, what's the background look like?
plain.
Plain? Does it match my skin color?
No.
Yellow? All right, if you look at this, guys, if you look at my photo, the people have said that the background is white, right? It's in contrast with my skin color, right? And someone said my skin color was yellow. But yeah,
That was you.
It's not a trick.
You can see that it's white and it's blank. Why? So you can see the full comparison of my before, my then photo. Yeah?
Cool. All right. Yeah. Did you want?
Yeah, I'll just add it because it's a bit hard to ask questions about it. Other tips about getting your then photo is to have your hair like plain. Yeah, you want to see the transformation. You don't want to see yourself all dolled up with your hair out, curls and stuff, and a different transformation after, right? So what we always encourage our people to do is just have plain clothing, you know, whether it's black or white, usually it's black, and to have their hair pulled back, you know, so they can see the shape. Because a lot of the time you'll notice when your clients or yourself, you're losing weight, you lose a lot of weight around your face area, around this area as well. So it's very important to also capture that. And it doesn't make sense if you have all chains, right, up here, and it's blocking that transformation. Yeah, not that you wear chains up here.
Yeah. Also, guys, for your clothes, if you're wearing a triple XL and it's like, say, it's like full baggy and you need like, say, 1XL, and then it's like, hey guys, I've lost 10 kilos, feel amazing, and you look at the photo and it's like it's the same shirt, and you can't really tell the difference, yeah? So I've seen a few of those, I've seen a few people do that. It's awesome they've got the result and then know what they look like, but in order to show it, obviously you need to be wearing more tight or fitted clothing, yeah.
And another tip on that, fitted clothing, but because you're going to be so, like Beck said, you know, you're going to want to share this. You know, you want to be recognized for your achievement. And sometimes it's not appropriate to be sharing that when you're in like your little bikini or your underwear. Yeah, your Speedos, your budgie smugglers, all right? Because it's a bit, it's just like, you know, so so it's important that when you're wearing clothing, women, you can wear like underwear as long as they're shorts, okay? Shorts or like bikini, like swimwear, you can wear that, but stay away from lingerie and like underpants and things like that, because you want to make it appropriate. You wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, posting that on Facebook where there are 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds also on Facebook these days, you know. So it's important to be dressed appropriately in fitted clothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
You know what's a cool thing, like with the result? Say if they've lost a lot of weight around their waist, to get their old jeans or old pants, and then you can
one of the online people.
Yes, one of my clients in Wollongong, she actually found a pair of jeans and she didn't know whose they were, and she realized that they were her old pair of jeans, and she's like, oh my goodness. She put it next to her and it was like from here to there, you know, and that's an amazing photo, right?
Yeah, old pair of jeans. If you guys have met Zach, Zach's lost over 50 kilos, and he pulled out his jeans and he looked like, well, like, whoa. He was going out like over there and he's like standing here. It was like the difference was at least like that much in his waist, which was like crazy.
And he's lost over 50 kilos. So,
yeah.
Okay, so, okay. In 4 weeks? No. Okay, now we're going to go on to what we call a disclaimer. It's a good segue, all right? Because the testimonials and the stories and the photos are very important, because who's seen a photo that they were inspired by on social media? And they saw and they're like, I want to be like that, right? Everyone here, everyone online, everybody watching this video, you can be that person for someone else. They all started where you started. They started with that decision to change, right? And that's why the photo is so important for yourself and for the people that would see that inspiration through your photo as well. You know, when I started, I was just jacked about my own result. Like I told you, I wasn't looking to coach. But then when I saw people being inspired by my photo and asking me, I got recognition from that. You know, I felt proud that I had inspired someone else to change their life, and that's what led me to be a coach today, right? But I didn't start off wanting to inspire people. But that feeling that it gave me when someone's result was as a result of my result, that was an amazing feeling. And each of you here can have that feeling. And that's why that photo is so important, right? Okay, so we're going to move on to disclaimers because you're going to hear a lot about people saying, I've tried everything. I've tried starving myself. I've tried drinking OptiSlim. I've tried eating only meat. I've tried eating only potatoes. Like, you're going to hear it all. And they're going to say it doesn't work, okay? And even though they see a photo or something, they're going to find something to doubt you. Yeah. All right, people will try to limit you because it's, like Beck said before, it's their own limiting beliefs inflicted upon you. So it's going to happen. So
in simple terms, when you're telling someone you're about to lose 10 kilos and you feel absolutely excited about what you're going to achieve, they're going to be like, oh, you're not going to lose 10 kilos. Let's be realistic. Why? It's because they don't believe they can. Yeah, that's how it starts. Because I know when I started, same thing. They were like, you'll never gain weight. You're always going to be skinny. You're never going to have a six-pack. You're never going to feel amazing. Yeah, why? It's because that was their belief at the time. And now they're like, how'd you do it? So basically,
or they'll tell you that you've tried it before and it didn't work. You know, they say that because some people have tried it before and it didn't work for them. And so they'll use it against you. So why disclaimers are important, it kind of not shuts them up, but it gives them nothing to argue about. Because it's saying results aren't typical, right? This is not going to happen for everyone. I may have gained 7 kilos, but Ethan, you might not, depending on your body and the way you use your program, the way you use your lifestyle. Yeah, so that's why disclaimers are so important. And this one is so simple, so easy to say to people, to put on your photos. It's 2 sentences. It's like 8 words, maybe 10 words, okay? So this is the disclaimer. Okay.
Yeah, so pretty simple. These results are not typical. So you guys, basically, you're going to need to have this under your photo.
Yeah,
These
so there's on your book, if you look on your book, there's a part and there's a disclaimer. This is where you write it.
Yeah, so just throw it in. These results are not typical. And then individual results may vary. Yeah. I was like, Susan.
English is my second language.
Me too. All right. So basically, you have that because, guys, a lot of you might have certain things improve aside from your physical transformation. Say you're sleeping better, whatever, your hair's improved, you're feeling more energetic and stuff like that. And then people are like, no, you're not. It's like, I tried the products and it didn't work for me, or things like that. And basically, this covers you in all aspects of that. Yeah. Who's had someone tell them that these products don't work or something like that? Yeah. Everyone's had it. Everyone's had it. So basically, this covers you. And when you see a photo, and you guys have seen our testimonials, you've got the testimonials over there. I mean, who's got what to say when they see the transformation in someone? Yeah. So basically, that's.
And this is not just for people who are on like Herbalife Nutrition Progress. This is in general.
Typical, yeah.
People are going to say like, you can't lose 10 kilos whether it's you change your lifestyle or not. Yeah, people are going to say that. But you can say individual results may vary. But like I am going to achieve these results, you know, and I have achieved these results within the BMTC. Yeah. So it's really, really important because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You can't go out there and say you're wrong to people because it's what they truly believe, and they believe it from themselves. So it's not wrong for them to believe that. So the only thing we can do is just say, you know, these results aren't typical, right? Individuals' results may vary. Not arguing with them. Yeah. Right. So very easy. Is that okay with everyone? Yeah, we get that?
Pretty simple. Everyone got their before photos. Ready to change them? Good.
Okay, so we're going to move on now. So that was your photos, okay? So everybody has their photo. If you don't have it, send them to me, okay? I have yours, Carla, and I'll give it to you. If you guys don't, I have most of your photos here. If you don't have your photo or you haven't sent it into your coach, send it into your coach, okay? Or send it to me directly because everybody has them, okay? Because if you turn on to the next page, guys, in your booklet, you will see another blank hole, okay? This is for the 8th of May, okay? This is for your now photo in 3 weeks' time, okay? So you can see the transformation. So guys, don't give up and don't get slouchy with your results because That after photo is going to be posted in here, and we're going to see the transformation that you guys have, okay? So that's going to be in 3 weeks' time on the 8th of May. All right? Now, if you move to the second part of your book, the second half of your book here, you will see it says, My Story in Our Community. All right? Now we're going to be talking about our own stories. And I mentioned in the TGIM yesterday the importance of wording, the importance of affirmations, okay? And what I'm going to do now is this thing that I learned amazingly from Lizzie, okay? And she asked me a question, and some of you guys have heard it before. If you've heard of it before, stay silent, and let's let the people who haven't heard it answer this, okay? So Lizzie said to me this question. She drew out an island, and she said to me, the treasure is here. How do I get to the treasure?
Sue's looking for
treasure.
Bex, and Bex is there.
It's true. Okay, I'm looking for my treasure. Okay, how do I get to my treasure?
Plane.
But we're on an island.
She's already on the island, so
There's no flying through the island. You're already there.
yeah.
Oh well, am I there? Like,
Where are you?
like how do I get there?
You walk.
Walk? Where?
Which way do we walk? So Sue's looking for the.
Yeah, obviously.
Like,
But which way is that? Which way is the X? On this whole board, which way is the X? Like, say this
where
is
your
ocean.
instinct tells you.
Where are you?
But where's that? Where's your instinct? What did you say?
Where are you? On the
Where am I?
Find where you are.
You
Where
need
are
to
you now?
find where you are now. Yes, that's everybody coming up with that.
Everyone's like, this is so hard.
All right. So for the people online, I asked, you probably heard me, okay, how do I find my treasure? How do I find best?
So they
Okay?
can hear you.
Yeah, I'm screaming. I know.
Why are you yelling at them?
Sorry. Okay, so how do I find my treasure? And one of the people said here, where are you? They asked me where I was, okay? And that's the answer. You need to know where you are now, or you need to know where you currently were feeling, say a week ago before you started the challenge, right? Where were you? How did you feel? Because if you don't know and relate yourself to that, you don't really know what your goal is, right? Because if I said I didn't know how much I weighed and I said I wanted to lose 10 kilos, that's not really a realistic goal for me, right? But that's because it has no correlation to me knowing where I am now, okay? Me at 55 kilos, losing 10 kilos would be like how I was before Herbalife, right? I'd be going backwards. So it's very, very important to know where are you now. So if you look at your books, guys, it says there, 3 dissatisfactions before my healthy, active lifestyle journey, okay? So for you guys, if you have a book, it says 3 dissatisfactions before my healthy, active lifestyle journey, okay? So basically, what are 3 things that you felt beforehand, all right, that you weren't happy about? So most common things are I was tired, I was fatigued, okay, I was angry, you'd now say I'm fascinated. Yeah, I was sick, overweight, underweight, bad digestion, headaches. You know, what is something that you're not happy about? Because we're here to improve, right? We're not being negative, we're just here to realize what we want to improve. So guys, everybody write down 3 things, okay? If you don't feel that now, how did you feel before your journey, before your BMTC, okay, before your Herbalife nutrition program? What are the 3 things that you weren't happy about, okay?
So very important, guys. We need to recognize where we are in order to move forward, okay? Unless you know where you are and where you want to go, and you have a plan towards that step, treasure, whatever it may be, it's very hard to move that way, okay? So let's recognize where we are before getting started, okay? Yeah, so it could be feeling, emotionally, maybe your weight at the moment, or mentally where you are at, maybe even support, so like environment, the people you are around, whatever it may be, for you, 3 dissatisfactions, okay? So Sue's was, at the time when she got to the island, she was underweight, no routine, and bad nutrition. She loved ice cream and chocolate, okay? So there were her 3 past habits, but she knew where she was, okay? And this being X, not being me, but being the result that she was looking for, she recognized where she was to where she wanted to go, okay?
Yeah. So hope everybody has written that down, just 3 points. And the reason we reduce it to 3 is because there's many things that change once you change your healthy, active lifestyle, right? There are many things. And when you hear the coaches share, you hear them share many other things besides these 3 points, right? But I'm just using them as an example today. So the reason I want to do that is so then you know for this BNTC, you know what you're affirming, you know specifically what you want to achieve. You'll achieve a lot of other things along the way, positive mindset, better languaging, less swearing, whatever it may be. But what are the 3 things that you're focusing on that you really, really want to achieve, okay? So has everybody written those 3 things down?
Yep.
Yeah? Awesome. Anybody have any questions?
Yep, before we go into the next one.
No?
I think so.
Cool.
Great.
Yep, so basically we're going on to, so starting from where we are and where we want to go, okay? So in order to obviously find whatever you're looking for, so whether it's your result, your transformation, your change, we found where we are, okay? What's the next thing we need to know, okay? Where we are going, yeah? So towards which direction? So where do you want to improve? So on your booklet, the next 3 points, it says, 3 positive outcomes since my healthy, active lifestyle journey. Okay. Now, these points, if you guys were at TGAM or you listened to it online, Sue said she was talking about the power of words. Okay. And these are where you want to be. Okay. For example, Sue, it was 5 kilos. She was 54 kilos, so she gained weight. So this is where she's going. Her 3 positive things. Her body fat went down to 14%. Healthier lifestyle and more confident. Okay. Now, for any of you guys, whatever you're looking for, is it, let's go back to feeling. Are you looking to be more positive, more energetic, lost a couple of kilos, better environment? What is it that you're looking for? Okay. Because if you're saying to yourself, I'm going to lose 5 kilos, I'm going to feel positive, I'm going to be better than I am today, I'm going to be more consistent. It's all in the future and you're putting it into future tense. But if you put it in the present, I lost 5 kilos. I felt amazing. I am confident, okay? Is the present that's going to become the reality, okay? Yeah. This is the power of it. So we're going to write down what we're going to achieve.
So the 3 things, like by the 8th of May, don't write, this is just specifically for the BNTC. So all up, you might want to lose 25 kilos, but realistically, that's not probably the healthiest thing that's going to happen to you, okay? That's a long-term goal. So by the 8th of May, what are 3 things that you want to achieve? Now, it's very important to correlate them with the things that you were unhappy about in the first place, okay? Because it doesn't really make sense for you to say, I was underweight and then after my BMTC, I did something completely different, like my skin cleared up. Yeah, it doesn't match, right? It's like that. So the reason I put these 3 is because after my BMTC, I have 54 kilos, 14% body fat, have a healthy lifestyle. So that means I've got routine and I've gotten rid of my bad nutrition. And as a result, I'm more confident, okay? Because I have this lifestyle in my day, yeah? So it all relates to my 3 before things that I wanted to improve. So there's a comparison of the improvement. Does that make sense? If I was to say my skin cleared up after the BMTC, I would have had to say before I had really bad acne, yeah? Then it makes sense. Makes sense what I'm saying, yeah? So write down 3 specific goals that you want to improve by the 8th of May, okay? That's about 3 weeks from now.
3. Let's put them down. Whatever it may be, guys, remember it's your own. Yeah, so where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? What's your story going to be when you're walking down the street and your friend's going like, oh, you're looking great. And you're going to be like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, what is your response going to be? Or are you going to say, hey, basically this is what happened for me? Because remember, what did we say at the start? Accountability and recognition, okay? When you tell someone what happened for you, what was your transformation? Mentally, we improve as people, okay? Because you felt that sense of accomplishment, something that you've achieved. Yeah, I know for me personally, once I reached my result, I told everyone. I was like, man, everyone needed to know. Yeah, so basically that was for me.
Yeah, so write them down, and then you'll see the bottom, it says my story. And then what Bex mentioned before was the power of affirmations. Okay, affirmations is something that you repeat on a daily basis, and like Beck said, in the present sense. Okay, you say it like it is now for it to eventuate in the future. If you say it like it is in the future, when do you know when that's going to be achieved, right? So your affirmation is something, if you guys want and you really want to make that goal achievable by the 8th of May, something that you repeat on a daily basis. So here at the bottom, you'll have, before starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey, I was underweight, I had no routine, and I had a bad nutrition. I ate poorly. Okay? Since starting my healthy active lifestyle journey, since starting my Herbalife nutrition program, I've gained 9 kilos. I've dropped my body fat by 14%, having a healthy active lifestyle, and I'm so much more confident. Yeah? And I'm confident. So this is something that you repeat to yourself. I am already that. Whether I am or not, okay, you're already that. Because in 3 weeks' time, you will become that. That's the power of words. Okay, you say something as it is now, and it will eventuate in the future. Okay, so write that down, write that little paragraph down, and then we're going to give you 60 seconds to write it down, and then we're going to go around and share that affirmation. Because when you put it out in the universe, you're accountable to the universe. We heard you say that. We heard you say you're going to achieve that goal. Your journey to the other side. Like that. Yeah, there's like some ice cream here.
Yeah, so just finish that off. Yeah, so you guys done? Or if we're done, we'll start sharing, okay? And the important part, like Sue said, like putting it out and telling other people is accountability, okay? If your friend's sitting next to you, I'm telling you, man, on Thursday, they're going to ask you, they're going to be like, remember you said this? How's that going? Yeah? And this helps with accountability and obviously you reaching that goal, okay?
Yeah. We've all written that down? We're cool?
Yep.
Okay, who wants to start off? Ethan?
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, I've plus from what I've already achieved on my nutrition program. So before starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey, I was tubby, lazy, and low in confidence. Since starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey and my Herbalife nutrition program, I've put on 10 kilos of lean muscle, I'm down 12% body fat, and my energy is through the roof.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's give it up.
Let's give it up for Ethan. All right. So he said everything is in the present tense, whether it is like it's happened or not. He said it like it is happened now. Okay. Who else wants to share as an example? Oh no, don't be shy. Yes, Carla. Let's give it up for Carla. Before I started on my healthy active lifestyle journey.
Okay, I was unfit and had no energy and felt stuck mentally. So now I feel energetic and I'm eating healthier.
Yes, good work. Fantastic. Does anybody online want to share?
Oh,
John. Okay, Johnny, I'm going to unmute you and you're going to share yours, okay? Nice and loud.
Okay. I dropped it. Give me a minute. Okay. So before starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey, I had no motivation, had no health goals, and did not ever exercise. And then I said, so since starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey, I have motivation to do everything. Now, exercise, get up in the morning. Now I have health goals, so I want to be under 80 kilos. I want to lose the body fat and gain the muscle. And then now I exercise at least 3 times a week. Well, before I didn't.
All right. So guys, from that, you know, in the end, he said, John, you said, I want to. I'm just going to mute you.
Yeah.
So he said, I want to lose more body fat, I want to lose more weight, and I want to exercise. That is a projection into the future. And I'm not saying that's not going to happen because he said it like that, but to make it affirmed, you say it in the present. So just a tip on that, you say, I've lost body fat, I've lost weight, and I'm exercising 3 days a week. If that's your goal. You say it now, and you're more likely to do it because you're like, well, I can't conflict with what I'm saying. I have to actually go do it now, right? Otherwise, I'd be a hypocrite. So that's why the power of the affirming. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The difference between saying I want to and saying I am. Yeah. And with the affirmations, guys, always say it in a positive thing. Always say I am. Don't say I am not or I don't want to. Yeah. Always say it in an affirmation as a positive. Okay, because yesterday, if you guys are listening to the TGIM, it's the power of positive words. Okay, that's what affirmations are. Instead of saying I don't want to be 50 kilos, you will say I want to be 55 kilos, whatever weight it is. Yeah. So always have it in the positive.
Yeah. So it's interesting how our mind works. So who wants to share next? Let's put it out there into the universe. Let's tell the world what we're gonna be. Few people nudging each other.
Yeah. How about we get everyone to share?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna affirm it. Who's serious about this challenge? Online, who's serious about this challenge? Yeah. Who wants an Yes. Who wants an actual result? If you do, then you won't be scared of sharing this into the universe.
Yeah. Because
you'll actually believe that it's achievable, right? So we're gonna go around now, change the rules up, and everyone is gonna share what they are now. You don't have to say before, just say I am 3 things. Okay? So let's kick it off. Let's kick it off with you, Daniel. Let's give it up for Daniel!
Hey!
Since I started on my health journey, I'm happier and I lost a bit of weight.
Start with the before. Start with the before.
Before, well, I was overweight before I started my journey. I was unhappy with the way I looked and the way I felt, and I'm missing it.
That's okay.
Yeah, now I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm working towards my goals. I know where I need to get, and I guess
Great, good work. Okay, let's give Eamon. Let's give it up for Eamon.
Before I'm weak, unhealthy, not happy. Now I'm confident, feel amazing, and sexy.
So if you guys missed that, he was unconfident, blah blah blah. Now I'm amazing. What did you say? I'm confident and I'm sexy. That's what Eamon said. Okay.
That's it.
So that's his affirmation. All right, flash it up.
Starting on my life journey nutrition program, I feel amazing. I want to lose 5 kilos and I feel more positive.
Good. Okay, clap it up. So the first and the third thing that you say was fantastic. Because first, it was perfect. Yeah, I feel amazing. I'm amazing. The second one, I want to lose 5 kilos. That's another projection into the future. So Slajana, what you want to say is, I've lost 5 kilos. That's it. Okay, I've lost 5 kilos. Because by the 8th of May, you will have lost 5 kilos. Yeah, does that make sense? Cool?
Yep.
All right, let's give it up for Carla. Oh, you already went. I'm sorry. Let's give it up for Taz.
I'm going to freestyle it. Before I started, I wasn't as active and my diet was poor, so it was like takeaways and basically my time management sucked. And I wasn't enjoying music fully, so like I love to dance, I love music, even the music I love. And I'm planning to, my goal is I want to lose 20 kg within this 4 weeks. So far, I've lost 3 kg within the first week, and I stuffed up during the first week. But that's okay, I'm going to keep pushing. And also, since I've started, my time management's gone good. I'm on schedule, I'm doing insanity, and I'm trying to work around my work schedule stuff. So this is actually awesome.
Great. Thank you, Taz, for sharing it. All right. No, it was really good. And a lot of the points there, you said it in the now. Okay. So the point of it now is to say it now, not I want to. Okay. So the guys that are going to share, no more I want to, no more I'm going to. Okay. No more future tense. It's present tense right now. All right? And one more thing, guys. I know I didn't explain myself very well, so my apologies. It says, since starting on my healthy active lifestyle journey / Herbalife Nutrition program. So if you're not on a program, then you'd use the healthy active lifestyle journey. But if you are in a program, it's much easier to say Herbalife Nutrition program. Yeah? It is much easier to say. All right, Milan, take it away.
Okay, guys. So before starting my journey, I was 18% body fat. I was constantly getting sick from a low immunity, and my energy was very low and muscle fatigue after training. Since starting on my Herbalife Nutrition program, I've dropped 10% body fat. I haven't been sick in over 6 years, and my energy is amazing.
Yeah! You nailed that. All right, Tane, do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, sure. Before starting my
Healthy active lifestyle.
active lifestyle plan, I wasn't happy with my body fat percentage. I had bad headaches and low energy. Now I have less headaches, dropped body fat percentage, and I've got more energy.
Yeah, good work. Good work. Katie?
Before starting my journey, I was tired, I was insecure about myself, and I was really unhappy with an angry attitude. But now on my Herbalife Nutrition program, I feel great and energy and more confidence.
Yeah, great. Milena?
Just putting one together, but I'll do it quickly. So before was I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm motivated, and still working on this one. But since I'm going to lose weight, feel motivated, and be
Good. All right. I think there's one more person. Chris, would you like to share your affirmation, so what you are presently feeling now, to the people here and to the people online and to all the people who will be watching in the future? So I'm just going to unmute you. All right, guys, say hello to Chris from Wollongong.
Hey!
All right, take it away, mate.
I was overweight, I was lazy and unhealthy. And now since doing it, I'm getting more motivated, feeling healthier and more active.
Yes, good work. And I believe he had an amazing result, gaining a couple of kilos of lean muscle, dropping his body fat in the first week of his challenge, okay? So guys, keep accountable with your results, okay? Now, in total, that was really amazing. That was really good effort. The only thing that I would mention, say everything like it is now, okay? Not I'm going to. No more I'm going to. It's just like last night when I said no more I can't. Today, no more I'm going. We're banning these words, okay? It's now. Everything is happening now. You're changing now. You're getting better now. Yeah?
Anything to that? Oh, I wanted to share mine.
Yes.
I just want to put it out into the universe because I'm a huge believer that what we say and what we preach is what becomes of who we are. So for me personally, I've written it up. So before joining my journey of healthy active lifestyle and changing my life around, I was super unhealthy at 70 kilos. Had an angry attitude, if anyone knew me back then, and I had no support of an environment to change my lifestyle around. Okay, since jumping on my Herbalife Nutrition program and joining the healthy active lifestyle community, 90 kilos, under 10% body fat. I'm a superior athlete, feel absolutely amazing, and I'm inspiring the environment around me as well.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much. Does anybody have any further questions? No? That's pretty much the importance of your journey and your story. What are you telling yourself before you go to sleep and when you wake up in the morning? Yeah? Everybody joins the hype of a challenge, thinking that the challenge will bring them along the way. But at the end of the day, it's yourself. You know, if you join a challenge, that challenge is not going to help you lose 5 kilos if you're telling yourself you can't lose 5 kilos. If you're telling yourself you can't lose the weight, you're not going to lose the weight. No matter how supportive your coach is, how much love your coach gives you, how much motivation, if you don't believe it and if you don't affirm to yourself that you're going to get there or that you're already there, it's not going to happen, right? So that's about your story, okay? And how to make sure everything happens, how to ensure that your affirmations are continuing. It's about consistency, accountability, and sharing the community, being amongst other people, yeah? And exposing the people around you to the same atmosphere that you want to be in 24/7, right? So that leads on to next week's TGIM, next week's Results Academy, which is, if you see, consistency, accountability, and our community. All right? It's very important to affirm to yourself that these things are happening, but it's much easier to stay consistent and be accountable when you're around a community. Yeah, when you're logging into Results Academy and you're seeing TGIM, okay? And so that's why it's so important. Next week will be week 3 of the challenge, okay? We'll be halfway through.
Damn.
So it's very important, guys, that you're being consistent, you're being accountable to your coach, to the community, and you're affirming yourself every day that you can achieve the goals that you want. Okay, so that's next week's Results Academy. Next week's TGIM will be based around that as well. That mindset setting up for the second half of the challenge. And that's about it. Hey.
Yeah. Just to close it off, for most of you guys, you're probably on the 7th day or 8th day now. And we have 3 weeks left, okay? And I'm telling you that anything is possible, okay? We've had people lose over 5 kilos within a week on a 3-day trial pack, okay? Results are not typical and all that, blah, blah, blah. That's great, but I'm telling you what's possible, okay? You can change your life, and it's only you choose to, okay? So we're going to just get some energy going up, get you guys inspired and powered up for the weekend. Now, I want you to try this. When you go home and you wake up tomorrow and you look in the mirror, Sue told me this. What do you say to yourself, yeah? So something I say is, you guys are going to repeat after me. So what you're going to say to your mirror, you're going to say, I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
I'm sexy.
I'm sexy.
I feel amazing.
I feel amazing.
I'm healthy.
I'm healthy.
I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
And I am the best version of myself.
And I am the best version of myself.
All right, guys, let's clap it up. Clap it up. Say that to yourself every single day. Every single day you look in the mirror, the best person that you can see in there is yourself, and the only person you want to change and improve is yourself. So, guys, I challenge you this week, change your mindset, motivate yourself, and then get that cranking result. All right, guys?
All right, thank you, guys.